Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we are just sort of looking at whatever wants to come out, important messages for you. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. How else will you be able to keep an eye out for the shadow work reading on Thursday for the full moon? Very exciting. But this week I am using the Yin Yang Oracle. I also have here the Mystic Martians Oracle. The Lenormand deck we're using this week, I have the Jester Lenormand. And I also have the Romance Angels Love Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you, Scorpio. Scorpio. What is going on for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know right now, please? Scorpio. Picking up already your energy a little bit here, Scorpio. A bit jumpy. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? Ooh. Okay, so firstly we have the Winter card, which is all about rebirth. Okay, so when I do see seasons in any of my decks, I do run off my own seasons, okay? I'm here in Australia, so winter is about to hit us, okay? I think, yes, next month, June, July, August, winter. Okay, so we're looking at the next 3 months here for you, Scorpio, that it is a total rebirth. I feel like within yourself, okay? This is coming through definitely as part of you yourself. There's something in the water energy at the moment because Pisces had a similar energy as well. Looking at, being born into new versions of things as well. So, and even Cancer to some extent had a lot of rebirth happening in their energy. It was just sort of very, very specific for Cancer. But if you do have other water placements, you may want to check those readings as well. But a big rebirth coming for you. I feel like you can feel it coming already. Maybe that's why I'm feeling so like jumpy, hyped up energy from you today, Scorpio. That it's coming. You know where you're entering into a new phase where you're going to feel totally reborn into yourself here. We do have the self-love card. All right, creation and intentions. All right, so really focusing your intentions at the moment, especially around loving yourself a little bit more, showing yourself a little bit more love, putting those positive intentions out there in order to create that positive energy around yourself. We have the feminine energy. So once again, it's a very self-love kind of energy there with that feminine energy, nurturing yourself, nurturing your emotions, really paying attention to your emotions at the moment and nurturing those and, doing the best by them as well, really following your heart at the moment here, Scorpio, and paying attention to, the softer sides of yourself, the more loving, caring sides of yourself and nurturing those and bringing those out of yourself a little bit more here. Because the hidden energy on the bottom of the deck, we have the celebration, gifts and abundance, celebrating yourself. The more that you're opening up to this positive rebirth within yourself, this self-love, nurturing, emotional kind of energy within yourself, the more that you're creating positive intentions, the more that you are going to attract these gifts and abundance, a reason to celebrate. The more that it's kind of this energy of, when it comes to manifestation specifically, like if you're manifesting a celebration, if you're manifesting feeling excited and happy and a reason to celebrate, you're going to attract actual reasons to celebrate. The more that you're putting that out there, the more you're going to receive back from that in return. Okay, so we'll clarify this energy for you a little bit and see what's going on a deeper level here. Scorpio, rebirth and self-love for Scorpio, please. Just side note, I can hear the music in the background. I can never remember the song. It's a band that sounds like Evanescence. I don't think it is Evanescence though. But all I'm hearing is, I want to be reborn. I want to be reborn. That is, essence for you here, Scorpio. We have the scythe, choosing to break free from this version of yourself that you have been. Like, I feel as though, you maybe have felt a little bit stasis, like stuck, like, and now you're starting to feel there's change coming, and you're ready to embrace those changes and make those changes. Impulsive decisions for some of you to break free from your past and move forward and change the things in your life that you're not happy with. So I do feel like for some of you that's definitely making impulsive decisions, taking impulsive risks here with the clover. That's all about taking a chance, taking a risk to jump in head first and come whatever may kind of energy. You have a lot of good fortune on your side, though, around doing so, breaking free from any negative energies and taking a chance on bringing forth the positive is going to work out really well for you here. We also have the coffin energy, which is all about that rebirth, okay? The coffin is all about death and rebirth. So, with the death, you're breaking free from the things that are no longer serving you, and then you're moving straight into that rebirth. I'm getting dual messages here of rebirth. So we definitely are seeing this is like entering into a brand new phase for you here, that you're closing the door on the things that no longer serve you, and you're sort of saying, that's it, bring in the new. I'm ready to be reborn. Once again, I want to be reborn. I'm ready to be reborn. It's coming through really strongly for you today here. And what you're being reborn into is this creation, this self-love, celebration of you, this positive energy where you're creating abundance and gifts in your life here. I feel like with the clover there, a lot of you are, taking chances on things that you maybe normally wouldn't take a chance on, and it's actually, bringing forth a really positive energy for you. You're kind of like, I'm going to take a chance here to, I'm intending that this is going to be a leap of faith kind of thing, that I'm taking a leap of faith that this is going to work out and give me a reason to celebrate. So I'm going to sort of dive into the unknown here, and I know that it's all going to work out for me, and lo and behold, it does. Scorpio, what is going on for Scorpio? What does Scorpio need to know, please? So I saw this energy for Cancer as well. Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stone, all right? So that's my Harry Potter card, guys. But it's all about turning dust into gold, turning crap into diamonds, turning a block of coal into a diamond, high pressure. You've been under it already, I feel. This is all about changing and accepting the positive. It does say infinity, destiny, magic. Okay, so you're creating your own magic here. You're, stepping forward into your own destiny here and taking chances to, really turn the crap into positive stuff for yourself. Once again, it's that rebirth energy. What else is alchemy but, a kind of rebirth? It's like I said, turning that lump of coal, choosing to turn it into a diamond rather than allow it to stay this lump of coal that does you no good. That's no good for your higher self. You're going, no, I'm going to, close the lid on that coal, and I'm going to, rebirth this diamond energy. We also have the blue avians. Okay, that one is philosophy, releasing karma and mysticism. Okay, so for a lot of you, accepting that this is actually there's deeper meaning here for you, that, you know, for some of you, you may be learning a little bit more about things like manifestation, and how to do those sorts of things, learning a little bit more about your own spiritual side and spiritual self, and, you know, connecting to your soul and your emotions on a deeper level with that self-love, that feminine, that creation energy. You're creating, you know, a rebirth within your own soul here. And so it's definitely coming through very strongly as a spiritual connection coming through here, in the future for you. And you're releasing the karma, releasing the negative stuff. You know, you're cutting that out of your energy. You're moving on from that, you know. So definitely seeing this all relatively straightforward for you here, Scorpio. But I will just see if I can get any extra clarity on that blue avians. Philosophy, releasing karma, mysticism. Anything you want to clarify about the blue avians for Scorpio? The heart and the rider. So yeah, releasing karma from your heart space. You know, really, once again, the heart is very similar to that divine feminine energy, where, you know, we're really starting to, you know, create more love within ourselves. We're really starting to, you know, bring that forth into our own little world here with the rider, that you're presenting your heart. I'm hearing presenting your heart on a platter for some of you. So there may be a couple of you where this is partly what this risk you're taking is, that you're laying your heart to bare open to somebody. I'm just sort of hearing that for a couple of you there. But it's all about accessing your heart space and accessing this unconditional love within yourself, this soul level love. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean it is connected to another person, although for someone out there it definitely is. But, you know, you're sharing your love, you're sharing your connection with emotion and positive emotion, and that's really helping you create this abundance in your life in the future here. This is part of your destiny. This is part of your magic. This is part of your you know, philosophy to love, to you know, embrace love energy. It's, you know, getting up on that horse and trying again. If you fall off the horse, get back up on it and ride off into the sunset. For some of you, you're really you know, bringing forth a lot of positive energy within yourself, and that's attracting more positive energy back to you here, Scorpio. So we'll have a look at what's going on with love, okay? Because I am picking up for a couple of you that there's an important connection with all this as well. Or you're opening up to the idea of a connection with all this as well. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know in regard to love and romance? Love and romance for Scorpio. Yeah, so a couple of you, you know, these are some of the residual things I feel that are still affecting you when it comes to love and romance. We have codependency firstly here. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So, you know, I feel like this is part of this understanding yourself, and this rebirth for a lot of you here is breaking free from, you know, any addictions that you feel as though have held you back from, you know, accessing love in a different kind of way for yourself here. So whether that's an actual addiction, you know, just codependency issues within yourself, within past connections, you know, it can also just be, you know, I'm feeling for some of you it's a codependency on, I'm so used to everything, you know, being negative. And that's been your addiction, to just be, I'm so used to negative energy that's what's comfortable. That's what I'm used to. So this rebirth, this self-love is hard for you because it's new, it's different. Okay. So taking a chance on yourself a lot here too, you know, to move forward from those sorts of things. I also have the religious factors card coming through. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So some of you, you know, maybe this is why it has been a struggle for you, because, your upbringing, it feels as though may have influenced the way that you feel towards yourself. The religious factors card, it's not necessarily always religion and spirit, right? It can talk about, doing things in an old fashioned kind of sense, or doing things in, a traditional sense. So it can sometimes talk about things like culture as well. So, there's certain things that you've sort of said to yourself in the past. Like, I feel like for some of you here, there's like this element of my upbringing. My family want me to do this. My family want me to only date these sorts of people, and you're kind of breaking free from that traditional element and doing what's right for you and not for your family, not for whatever it is to do with you here, because for some of you it may be religious as well. But it's kind of this old-fashioned traditional constraints that you've put on yourself here, and you've sort of told yourself you can only love in certain ways, or certain people you can love. It's kind of that energy of because I'm picking up, rather than religion, I keep picking up this energy of like, I'm actually, I don't even know what star sign my friend is, but I do have a friend who is Italian, and it's showing me him for some reason, and his family, because I know that his family would love for him to, meet an Italian girl and, stick within the Italian cultural dynamic. I'm picking up on that. So for some of you here, there may be like a cultural factor, like your family or their, or whatever, you may be dating outside your normal cultural norm, or that there's something to do with that connected for some of you here. I don't know why I keep picking up on Italian. Let me know in the comments if you're Italian, guys. But let your friends help you. All right. Ask for and accept support from others. All right. So this may be, whenever we're going through this sort of stuff, it's always something where, we're going to have good days, we're going to have bad days, especially with rebirth energy. It's a lot of the time, rebirth, it's not necessarily easy. Okay. Even original birth is traumatic, right? So rebirth is going to be traumatic as well sometimes. So, relying on the support around you, whether that's friends or family, or, even just asking for, God's assistance, your angels, whatever it is that you believe in there, letting people help you, asking for support when you need it. Okay, I feel as though this is the prevailing sort of message for you here, is that, there may be, I'm getting that there may be a specific friend with advice for you. So maybe that's who's Italian. Maybe that's who's Italian for some of you, that, because I do keep getting this Italian reference, and it's specifically Italian. Random. Okay. So, maybe there is someone who's got some really great advice for you and can help you work through some of these issues and find that love for yourself overall here, Scorpio. But that's what we have for you today. You're more than welcome to check your other placements close to the full moon, so your moon sign's quite strong. I will have that shadow work reading, in a couple of days as well. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully I'll see you all soon.